Well, hello, clean eating challenger enthusiasts. This is your first preparation video. There's going to be another one tomorrow. We're going to go over some real spiritual gangster stuff for you right now. So if you need to pause this to get something to write with, please do it. Okay, welcome back. I want to introduce myself and go over some expectations, both mine and yours, because this is a free group. Then some preparation stuff, really important, and then some closing thoughts, so stick around. My name is Tom. I think almost all of you know me, but for those of you that don't, I'm Tom. I got started on this journey of eating cleaner, health, fitness, stepping into wellness from healing, beginning in August of 2007. Now, I don't have an overweight story. I've actually got an underweight story, so, that doesn't make me very relatable to too many people. But what I've found, no matter what it is that you've got to overcome, if it's something common or not so common, we have the commonality that everyone's got something to overcome. And a big majority of it usually goes back to how we eat, what we put into our mouth, and what we put into our mind, too. So this group is going to help with both of those, okay? So it's not just what we're going to be eating, but it's going to be stuff that we're feeding our brain with and reducing stress and solving problems and all kinds of things like that. And I started on that whole journey of mind, body, and spirit back in August of 2007. I've come a long way since then, and I've also paid it forward for a lot of people. By the way, this particular free clean eating group, I have never done one before. Even though I started this journey and paying it forward many years ago, I've never done this. So however many more of these I do and however big they get, you boys and girls get to say you were among the first to participate. So that's pretty cool. I'm very excited to get this thing going. So now that you know just a little bit about me, I gained a little bit of weight because I needed to. I put on some muscle. I cleaned up my diet. I used to get sick so badly, like violently ill, a few times every year my entire life. I have not gotten sick since I started, since sometime before, probably shortly before August of 2007. Once in a while, I'll start to feel like the beginning symptoms of a common cold or something, but it never goes anywhere. My body kicks right back, and I fully believe it's because of how I really drastically changed my lifestyle. I didn't make, little changes. Well, I did make little changes over time, but most of my changes were pretty big. So I believe that's why I do not get sick anymore. And more importantly than what I've done for myself, I just wanted to give you some background about me. I have, over the years, I've collected thousands and thousands of pieces of feedback and testimonials and success stories and stories of overcoming from people that I've had something to do with, sharing something with them, getting them involved in something, inviting them to participate in this or that, something to do with health, healing, happiness, and it really helped them out. Some of these stories are pretty incredible. Some, my dad, for example, thankfully, some of the people I've been able to influence are my parents, right? My dad, his medical doctor says he has no reason to be alive, to expect to be living today, if not for my intervention. So this is a really emotional deal for me, as it probably is for you too. And I'm all about paying it forward. I started paying it forward day one. I did it for my parents. I've done it for so many of my friends and so many people I don't even really know, but just reaching out to people constantly, thousands and thousands. It's really cool stuff. And some of those people will pay it forward to more people, and some of those will pay it forward to more people. So there's all kinds of people that I, indirectly am connected to that way, which this is how we change our culture and we create a cultural movement. How great is that? Because I don't think our government is going to solve this crisis we have, the epidemic of obesity and chronic disease. And, there's all kinds of people in your life that are not going to be around 5 or 10 years from now because of how they are health-wise. And that's true. I know that's true for myself. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to influence everyone, and you probably won't either. But know this, as you get started, even though this is just a 5-day digestible thing, I'm telling you, you don't know who you're going to impact if you see this through, especially beyond these 5 days, because that's not a long time. But 5 days is enough to know that you can do it and to feel something different. And as you do it, you're going to influence somebody. You're going to save somebody's life. I'm so serious about that. You don't know who it's going to be, and some people are going to break your heart because you want it to be this person, but they just don't, they don't follow your lead or whatever. But there's going to be somebody else that does, and that's the way it's played out for me. It's the way it plays out for everybody, and it's going to be worth it. It really is. Not just for what you do for yourself, but also what you do for your friends and your family and those people that you do have a profound positive impact over just by you stepping up and being a leader of your own life and doing something like this, which is just going to be the beginning of something really great for you, a massive breakthrough. And I'm really happy that I get to be part of that in this way. I don't take that lightly. I do not take you for granted at all. So I'm really happy that you're here. Okay, so on to the expectations. All I expect from you is to show up every day and participate. Not just sit there silently like a bump on a log, but to participate, because it's the human interactions, not letting technology get in the way and isolate us, but we need to use technology as a way to interact with each other versus using technology to isolate from each other. That is the major difference, even more so than all the tools and tips and resources that I share. That's the major difference that makes the breakthrough for so many people, is the human interaction, because we're hardwired, we're designed. And in this day and age, you probably agree with me, we use technology irresponsibly so much. We become isolated, we become depressed, we lose part of our humanity. And in this group, all I ask is that you bring some of that humanity back. You show up, you participate. This is going to be a safe place. The other criteria is, the other expectation I have of you, other than showing up, is you got to be positive and supportive of everybody. No judging, no, putting people down. We're all going to encourage each other. We're going to solve problems together. We're going to stand each other up, lift each other up. That's the kind of environment this is. And we're going to keep it a safe place, okay? That's really, really important, guys. I hope you get that so badly so that this thing can work. This is only going to work if you guys make it work. I'm just like one person. I'm happy to be the coach and all that stuff, but this is something that's synergistic. We do this together, okay? So, what can you expect out of me? I'm going to provide you with some meal planning. I'm going to provide you with grocery lists. I'm going to provide you with healthy snacks. I'm going to provide you with some advice, some tips. I've learned a lot since August of 2007 from some incredibly bright people much smarter than me. And I've learned a lot. They've helped me become a brighter person in this area. I want you to know that I have no formal education in any medical training or anything nutritional. I'm just a lay person sharing stuff with you. I am not going to share anything to undermine your healthcare professional. I'm not qualified. I don't know you that way. And it would just be really irresponsible of me to do that. So I'm just sharing with you as a layperson. You've got to take it upon yourself to be safe. And if you have, any concerns like that, just remember to consult with the proper professional, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, onward with this year, I've already got more conferences lined up that I'm going to go fly out to, catch an airplane, go to these really cool places and learn from people that are incredibly intelligent, people that teach around the world about what they do and their track record of results in helping other people. Those are the kinds of people that I learn from, people that aren't just book smart, but they have a track record. Whenever I take on a teacher, I very intentionally make sure they have a track record of helping other people besides themselves. And I've already got stuff lined up. I'm going to fly to places, and what I learn from them, I'm going to be a great student. And these things that I do, these trainings, these groups, these challenges, and whatever else I do, they're just going to continue to get better. And my hope is that you'll receive that and you'll benefit from it in some way. All right, so check this out. You may hate counting calories. You may love counting calories. I'm going to show you some solutions for whatever side of that fence you fall on. Everything that I share with you, use it as like a guide, because when it comes to nutrition, especially nutrition, man, I could put 10 people on the same plan and they're going to get different results. So it has to be adaptable. You have to use it as a guide. You're going to have to figure some stuff out, because there is no one size fits all when it comes to nutrition. That's just a fact of life. There just isn't. The shortcut is leveraging what other people are going to share with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to share some stuff with you that has helped a lot of people already before you. So have some faith that it can help you find what works for you more quickly, perhaps more effortlessly, and perhaps in a way that's even more fun because of the human interaction. We're going to use technology to actually increase human interaction. Imagine that. Pretty cool, right? So be really excited about that, because I know I am. Now, in tomorrow's preparation video, I'm going to share with you the solution for whether you like to count calories or you hate counting calories. I'm going to give you some really helpful advice with that. You're absolutely going to love it. But as for now, the last thing I want to show you is going to be something called BMR. This is the real bit of sustenance that I've given you. Right now it's just been mindset stuff. But BMR, it stands for base metabolic rate. What that means is that your body burns a certain number of calories just to exist, not factor in any activity level, no exercise, nothing. That's your base metabolic rate. And then when you start doing activity, exercise, workouts, whatever, then your basal metabolic rate is still going to be what it is, but then you have to add calories on top of that to know what you're really burning that day. So what I would actually like you to do is go to google.com, and I want you to type in BMR calculator and figure out what your base metabolic rate is. There's tons of them out there. It's so simple to find. If you have any trouble, just let me know. But google.com, BMR calculator, figure out what your base metabolic rate is. And then I'm going to show you what to do with that number in tomorrow's preparation video, whether you like to count calories or you don't like to count calories. We're going to go over some really cool, very helpful stuff that's going to make it eminent that you are going to lose weight if you take this information and utilize it in the right way. I'm going to equip you so that you can make it eminent that you're going to lose weight if you need to lose weight. Okay? I want to put this challenge out there for you because this is so important, and I'm very emotionally tied to this because of what I've seen happen and paying it forward for other people. If you believe in what we're getting ready to do here, I want to challenge you to invite at least 2 people, bring 2 people into this, friends, family, more than 2 if you want. I mean, go for it, but at least 2 people. Have them add me as a friend, and then I can add them into our group. And the deadline is Saturday, so we got to have everybody in Saturday because we need to prep Saturday and Sunday, food-wise and so forth, which I'm going to make another video about that, so that we can get started on Monday. I know everybody's, if not everybody, most of you are very busy and maybe get confused with food. So my goal in designing this whole thing is to simplify it as much as I can, as well as to make it make sense around a very busy lifestyle. Okay? All right. Look for me in tomorrow's preparation video, please. It's going to behoove you if you add this group to your bookmarks so that it's easy to find and you can participate every day. And go into the files section. I'm going to put some incredible tools there that's going to help you out a lot, like the meal planning, grocery list, and links to various things that's going to help you out a lot.